Tipping is un-American. That's my. I just want to give you a quote from Carl Jung. Sentimentality is a superstructure covering brutality. Now, tipping. Here's J. Paul Getty's quote. The man who tips a shilling every time he stops for petrol is giving away annually the cost of lubricating his car. Now, I don't know. I like J. Paul Getty. I don't like his sons and what, but he looked okay. Tipping is un-American. I can't find you the movie. I'm an old movie buff. I watch old movies all the time for research and for entertainment. In the old movies, it's been said, tipping is un-American. Do not forget that. Tipping, think about it, to ensure prompt service, that is sort of like a mafia thing to do. It's sort of like bribing. It's a tiny form of bribery, believe it or not. And now people have made it into the culture of North America is tipping. That's how you feel good about yourself, because then you're kind of tipping people. But a lot of these fancy restaurants, these people are making an absolute killing off of you. And that's why they are acting all sucky. And you don't want people to act sucky. I want waiters and waitresses just to act normal. Not to be, how are you doing today? And what are your plans later this evening? It's none of their business what my plans are later that evening. It's gotten out of hand creepy. And all you tippers have done it. I was watching 90 Day Fiancé, and the new guy, this total geek who found this beautiful girl in Panama who's totally jealous because a lot of people don't know why they are jealous. But anyways, one thing she got mad at him was that he was about to tip. And he goes, well, in America, I tip 15 to 20%. And she says, well, we don't do that here in Panama. You Americans are just ruining it for all of us because we don't have the money to pay extra to the waiter or waitress another 15 to 20%. You guys are ruining our country. So tipping is actually was never an American thing to do. But when you think about who started it, to ensure prompt service, who does that? But some sort of mafioso or some sort of other criminal activity where you're just sort of bribing somebody to kind of, anticipate them, to see how they act. It's just a game to these control freaks. But now they've got everybody doing it. And it's really, it's not a good system. The system shouldn't be that, oh, these people don't make enough money. Well, it's just the wrong system. There is just a totally wrong system. I don't know how you're going to fix it, but fix it. But let me get back to that 90 Day Fiancé girl. I'll tell you why certain girls get super jealous. If they put a lot of time and money into their appearance, it's called the psychology of investment. And they want some returns on that investment. And not only that, there's also the problem of other women that don't look at a man until he's with a beautiful woman. And then they start to get all curious about the guy. And any beautiful woman has experienced that. Why are so many women interested in my man? But even he will say it, when he's all by himself, women don't give him a second glance. But when they're with with pretty women, then you've got all these vultures. Because a lot of women, actually it happened to my mother too, a lot of women go after married men or men with children because then they feel safe. They're like, oh, this guy's easy pickings. He probably doesn't have a disease. He's not as likely to be riddled with STDs because he's got a wife. And she's still not dead yet from cancer of the uterus. So he's good. And they'll go for him. And that's why a lot of women are freakish and paranoid and bitchy.